Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel where you can improve your English while learning inspiring real-life stories. Today we'll discover the journey of Barack Obama, a story full of hope, courage, and lessons for life. Let's get started. Barack Obama is one of the most important and inspiring leaders of our time. He became the first African-American president of the United States and showed the world that hope, hard work, and education can lead to great change. But his journey was not easy. It was full of challenges, lessons, and people who helped shape who he became. Barack Hussein Obama was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii. His mother, Ann Dunham, was a white woman from Kansas, and his father, Barack Obama Sr., was a black man from Kenya, in East Africa. His parents met while studying at the University of Hawaii. Although Barack was born in the United States, his background was international and complex. When Barack was still a baby, his parents separated. His father returned to Kenya and Barack stayed in Hawaii with his mother. Later, his mother remarried and moved to Indonesia, where Barack lived for several years during his childhood. These early years were full of changes, new cultures, and different schools. This made him more open to people from all backgrounds. Eventually, Barack returned to Hawaii to live with his grandparents. They made sure he had a good education and encouraged him to dream big. Even though his father was not present in his life, Barack always remembered him and wanted to understand where he came from. As a young man, Barack struggled to understand who he really was. He didn't feel completely American or completely African. Sometimes people treated him differently because of his skin color. He felt like he didn't belong to any group. But instead of letting this bring him down, Barack decided to learn more. He read many books about history, race, and politics. He asked questions about the world and tried to understand how he could help make it better. He studied at Occidental College in Los Angeles for 2 years and then transferred to Columbia University in New York City. After college, he worked in New York and then moved to Chicago, where he worked as a community organizer. This job changed his life. In Chicago, Barack worked in poor neighborhoods. He helped people who had lost jobs, who had no health care, and whose children went to bad schools. He listened to their stories and tried to help them organize for change. This is when Barack realized that real power comes from people working together. After several years of community work, Barack decided he needed more tools to make a bigger difference. He applied to Harvard Law School and was accepted. There, he became the first black president of the Harvard Law Review, a major honor in the world of law and education. After graduating, he returned to Chicago and began working as a lawyer and a teacher. He also got married to Michelle Robinson, a strong and intelligent woman who had also studied law. Together, they started a family and focused on helping others. In 1996, Barack entered politics and was elected to the Illinois State Senate. He worked to pass laws that helped working families, improved education, and made healthcare more affordable. Then, in 2004, he gave a speech at the Democratic National Convention that changed everything. His speech was full of hope and unity. People across the country noticed him. That same year, he was elected to the U.S. Senate. In 2007, Barack Obama announced that he was running for President of the United States. Many people thought it was impossible. He was young, had little experience, and America had never had a black president. But Barack believed in change. He believed that people were ready for something new, a government that listened and cared. His message was simple. Yes, we can. He ran against strong opponents, including Hillary Clinton in the primaries and John McCain in the general election. But his speeches inspired millions. People felt that he understood them, their hopes, their struggles, their dreams. On November 4, 2008, Barack Obama was elected as the 44th President of the United States. It was a historic moment, not only for America, but for the entire world. Barack Obama took office during one of the worst economic crises in modern history. Banks were failing, people were losing jobs and homes, and the world was watching. Obama acted quickly. He worked with Congress to pass a large economic stimulus package to save the economy. He also focused on healthcare. After months of debate, in 2010 he signed the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. This law helped millions of Americans get health insurance. Obama also ended the war in Iraq, helped rescue the American auto industry, supported clean energy, and approved the operation that killed Osama bin Laden in 2011, the man responsible for the 9/11 attacks. But being president wasn't easy. He faced strong opposition, criticism, and political challenges. Still, he remained calm, respectful, and focused on his goals. In 2016, after serving 2 terms, Barack Obama left the White House. But he didn't stop working. He created the Obama Foundation, which helps train young leaders from around the world. He also wrote books, including his memoir, A Promised Land, where he shares the highs and lows of being president. Even after his presidency, Obama continues to speak out about important issues like climate change, democracy, education, and racial justice. He encourages young people to get involved and believe in their ability to create change. Barack Obama's story is not just about politics. It's about hope, resilience, and belief. He showed that no matter your background, you can make a difference. He showed that leadership means listening, learning, and serving others. His life teaches us many lessons. Don't let your past define your future. Education is power. Kindness, respect, and unity are stronger than hate and fear. Real change takes time and courage. Barack Obama didn't just change America. He inspired the world. And he reminds us that the future belongs to those who believe they can build it. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep learning English with real and powerful stories like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. See you next time.